All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Waylon, how goes it, buddy? Good to see you. We got a busy day here today. Got a lot to get done. Hopefully, I can get as much done as I want to get done. So, we'll see. As the title says, I would like to get ducks and goats on the go today. I need to get a little more done before we can get them, so hopefully we can get everything done today and kind of wrap up the episode by getting the ducks and goats. The ducks and goats come from the Hoff-Bergman map, so this is now a personal edit of this map. Um, I took the Hoff-Bergman animals off of that map and put them over here. So I kind of like how they're done. So maybe towards the end of the stream, like I said, hopefully we can get the goats and the duck spot, and we can kind of take a look at what's sort of different with the animals here now. But we got a lot that needs to get done. To get to that point, I need to roll this field. I got to roll another field of oats. I got to roll a grass field. And then we will probably advance a day. And I got to spray a bunch of fertilizer on everything I own. I might have to plant. And then I need to make hay first before we can get the goats. I'd like to make some hay first. So we'll just see how much we can get knocked out. It's going to be a busy day. So, with that, what map is everybody else playing on? What's everybody else got going on in the world of Farm Sim? Hey, Eric. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you, sir. If you're new here, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. We'll get with everybody today. Yes, hope everybody is enjoying their holiday weekend. I think this afternoon I have to do some grilling today at some point. I don't know when or for how many people. Howdy, Fezzik. Good to see ya. How you doing this morning? That's good to hear, Fezzik. Glad you could finally join us. Ooh, beachside dinner. Um, I'm gonna be doing some, for me at least, I'm having some steak tonight. I think I'm gonna grill some New York strip steaks up, and we're gonna do some jalapeno poppers, and then depending on how many people come over, I think we're gonna do some burgers as well. Hey CBW, good to see you. Glad you could make it.
Don't let life come between you and your morning TV. YouTube TV has unlimited DVR space, personalized recommendations, plus you get 6 accounts per household, so everyone can watch and record what they want. Get started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live TV should be. Try it free.
Hopefully I can get to the ducks today, Goggle Pop. Um, at a minimum, I'll show things off a little bit before I get wrapped up. Oh yes, the bacon crew has arrived. If anybody here is unaware, I believe CBW is a real life bacon farmer, so he's got that going on.
It's better in the sun. Because a pool indoors is just an overflowing bathtub. With new Coppertone Complete's multi-benefit sunscreen for the whole
Well, the water looks okay. I think it's just the time of day and the angle we're
family.
looking at it.
Corrective.
I mean, it could be better, but it's alright. And I can tell you I'm not going to fix it. I don't have time to fix something else. Get our GPS set up here. We'll get this one knocked out quickly, and then we gotta go across the river and knock out a grass field with a roller, and then I think when we get that done, we can go to the next day. Shouldn't take too long. This thing covers ground in a hurry. Howdy, Darren. How's it going this morning? Good to see you. Depending on how busy I end up, Darren, I'm going to have something to send over to you uh, to probably do some details on for me. Might be today, might be tomorrow, might be Tuesday. Just depends. Give you a little break from your current project that you're working on. Give you something easy to do. Might have missed a little spot there, hard to tell. Well, we sure did, oh well. You're not going very big there with that bat hydra. That's kind of pocket change, isn't it? And I know you didn't lose it Monday because that was a whole 6 minute long failed stream, so. Oh, yeah, I see that. It didn't work. It might have had to reset from the last time. Might have been on cooldown still. It's hard to say. Oh, no. You tried with too much. You tried with 100 before, and you don't got that many. And now you have even less. I think your cold streak is still very much alive. Oh yeah, it must have lost, or you lost your points anyway. So what about everybody else? What's everybody else got going on today and tomorrow if you're on this side of the pond and get the day off tomorrow? Anybody got any exciting plans? Going to the lake? Camping? What's everybody up to? What's everybody doing? Like I said earlier, I think we're just going to do a little grilling here at the house. This tractor could use just a little more horsepower on this. It runs it fine, but could use just a little bit more. Probably another 100. Seems like there's been a lot of times this tractor could use just another 100. Looks like one more pass after this one on this field, and this field will be wrapped up. And then, like I said, we gotta jump over there, do that grass field, and I think we'll be advancing a day, finally. Then we'll see how much I've got to do over there, or the next day anyway.
With YouTube TV, watch live TV like cable.
I think I'd like to skip another one after doing a little bit on it, but we'll see what the planning window looks like.
YouTube TV has unlimited DVR space, personalized recommendations, plus you can watch on your phone or in your living room with your favorite devices. Get started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live
So like I mentioned, I would like to get some hay done. And my other meadow isn't really grown. It's not grown enough. And I think it's going to take 2 days, and obviously that hasn't grown at all. So that's probably 2 or 3 months before I can cut it too. And I need to make some hay before I can do the goats. Either that or I have to buy some hay for them, and I don't really want to do that. Seems silly to buy the hay when I could just make it myself. And when we get some hay, I might start some cows too, because I've got a decent amount of silage on hand. Just need some hay. So there's a possibility we get ducks, goats, and even calves today. Little baby calves. We'll just have to see how much we can get done, how quickly we can do it. Looks like I didn't get lucky. I'll have to reset up GPS here on this field too. Finally have sorted out all the key binding issues and kind of know what causes it now, so I can avoid losing my key bindings all the time, which is pretty frustrating. A little disappointed that Giants didn't get that fixed with the AGI update. They're going to make us wait till the Kubota DLC, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about it, so... Basically, if you're a PC player, don't download or update any mods through the in-game mod hub. Just do it all off the website and drag it into your folders, and you shouldn't lose your key bindings. If you do happen to update or do something through the in-game mod hub, you're going to want to restart your game before hopping into a save, or you're going to lose your key bindings. I also have a backup copy of my key bindings saved, so when I inevitably forget and update something off the in-game deal, and then hop into a save because I've forgotten, I can just re-upload them, but frustrating nonetheless. Well, this field's only a couple passes, so it shouldn't take too long. Then I can show off the fancy Rogator. I've been meaning to show that off for a little while. Haven't had a chance to show it off and use it yet, so should get to use that next. I'm excited to actually finally get to take a good look at it. Darren spent quite a bit of time reworking it, bring it up to FS22 standards. From what I've seen, it looks a lot better than it did. I must have been too late, Hydra. Yeah, you're you're uh, you're still struggling, it seems. It's good to say Fezzik. I think it's going to be on on cooldown. Poor Hydra, he's got to be about out of horsepower. He hopes his luck will change. You can try, and I don't know if it'll work, Hydra. You can try a give command and give yourself some if it'll work, but I don't know if I ever set it up. And good morning, Banks. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Did Banks have to work yesterday, or is he having a 3-day weekend? And yep, as CBW put it, Big Daddy Banks is in the house. Oh, you guys not have a air-conditioned shop? I remember those days. That sucked. I also worked yesterday. Getting into summertime without an AC air-conditioned shop, you almost should change your hours of operation because not much gets done after 3 o'clock. Oh, you just haven't turned it on yet. Well, you just got to go turn it on yourself. That's what you got to do. There does seem to be a never-ending pushing of the thermostat buttons between the staff and management. Management doesn't want to run it quite as cool as the guys in the shop would like to have it ran. Oh yeah, I'm not sure where you're located, but if you got any sort of humidity, oh, it just gets disgusting in a shop. And that seems a little backwards. Heat is nice, but you don't need near the heat like you do AC. That was odd. You can keep the shop, you know, you don't really need to heat it super warm. 60 is, plenty in the winter. And while it's tough to do, the AC's not too bad if you keep the doors shut. You don't have to run a whole lot. Keeping the door shut is sort of difficult.
With YouTube TV, watch live TV like cable, but without long-term contracts or hidden fees. Don't let life come between you and your favorite soap operas. YouTube TV has unlimited DVR space, personalized recommendations, plus you get 6 accounts per household, so everyone can watch and record what they want. Get started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live TV should be. Try it free.
I'm not sure that sleep thing is quite right. I think I should have just advanced time with F12 maybe.
So nice out there, from sunny Mexican markets to sleepy Greek waves. And when you go as an Expedia member, you save more than
I think so.
$1
I think it's
Expedia,
broken,
made to travel.
which means it didn't save anything. We just done.
Why are there ridges on Reese's peanut butter cups? Probably so they never slip from her hands.
It's broken.
Then I'd lose it. Luckily, Reese's thought about that. Wonder what else they think about. Probably chocolate and peanut butter.
Bear with me, guys, as we relaunch the game, because apparently sleeping broke it. And I didn't save, so that was good. So we'll have to probably do some cheating here. My changing of this map hasn't helped its load times. I could have done some more optimization to how I did my stuff, but okay, we're gonna have to go cheat the rolling states in. I think I can do that. See if I know how to do it. let's see what happens. Only tells me it needs plowing, and we plowed, so let's try it again. Okay, and just where I created a new area needs rolled, and I think we can live probably with that. Same thing there. Okay, that's done now again. Forgot to see if that truck's still down there. It is. Okay. Now we'll just fast forward to the next day instead of trying to sleep. Shouldn't have turned everything off. Might have to go another day. Well, we got one field of oats we're going to spray fertilizer on. Finally, a chance to get this thing out. Oh, Hydra finally getting some of his money back. quick load up out of the nurse tank, and off we go. Alright, I can skip another day if need be. I guess I can set up the GPS without turning it on and go back and turn it on, I suppose.
Live TV like cable, but without long-term contracts or hidden fees. Don't let life come between you and your favorite soap operas. YouTube TV has unlimited DVR space, personalized recommendations. Plus, you can watch on your phone or in your living room with your favorite devices. Get started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live TV should be. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Hey, Byron, how's it going? Good to have you in here today. I thought this had a little different section control than it does. Managed to miss all the trees there. There's a lot of stuff over there. I don't know what most of it does. Shouldn't take too long to spray these fields, hopefully. Alright, now I can pay a little more attention to things. We've gone around the outside. Hydra appears to be back in the money again. Wonder if this field's got any weeds. Doesn't look like it yet. So it looks like we won't have to worry about weeds today. I just wonder if I shouldn't get something planted while we're doing this. Well, I think we should. Don't actually know what tractor to use. I don't know which one of these two is bigger. Should use the 4960. It's much bigger. Get my seed tinder moved up to the yard. No shortage of things I want to get done today. That'll get it started anyway. Get that set off. Send this to go get more seed. And we'll continue back on our merry way over here. Hopefully the AI doesn't roll that trailer. It's a bit top heavy. This could be entertaining. Guess I didn't want to turn there, so I still just hope it makes it. I don't know if it'll tell me if it rolls over either or not. It made it around a corner, so it should be alright. probably better fill that truck with seed and fertilizer while it's over there. Probably be the smart thing to do.
Here's a real estate reality check from me, a Century 21 affiliate agent. Looking to sell your home? It might be time to take away the personal touch. In fact, it may be the thing that takes your home from on the market to sold. Century 21 affiliated agents like me can help stage your home for success. Is why we've got a 98% recommendation rate. Now, let's get to work. Century 21, move fearlessly. Each office is employee owned and operated. Century 21 is a registered trademark owned by Century 21 Real Estate.
Oh, too much to get done and not enough time. Back up a little bit. Too many triggers in this dang building. Oops, I didn't park very close there, did I? Nor did I park very well there. That thing will come back to the farm so we can fill up out of it. Probably need to move my planting tractor over a bit. Get this turned around and then I'll do that. Looks like the guy that planted this field, me, missed a few little spots. Okay, go reset that tractor. And off we go again. As the tender truck is screaming back towards the farm. Ooh, there it is. Don't remember sending it here, but that's fine. I will refill and then drive it back to the farm real quick. Or it's taking some goofy route to wherever it's going. Which appears to be what it's doing, taking a goofy route. Sometimes auto drive doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Welcome back, Aaron. Welcome back to me just not getting done what I want to get done, just driving around. Somebody should have bought the Unreal Capacity.
Here's some real estate reality from me, a Century 21 affiliated agent. Did you know that on average, Syncom can sell homes for 2% less and buy for 2% more? That's 100% messed up. But Century 21 affiliated agents like me have a 98%
Try and get this field finished up before that planter runs out of seed, and then we'll move everything around a little bit.
Each office is independently owned and operated. Century 21 is a registered trademark owned by Century 21 Real Estate LLC.
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you.
Really probably should get another corn planter going, because should plant 2 fields today.
And you can win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium.
Which was what I was worried about.
Enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need
Oh well, it'll all get done, eventually.
With YouTube TV, watch live TV like cable, but without long-term contracts or hidden fees. Don't let life come between you and your favorite soap operas. YouTube TV
Oh, Hydra's back on a hot streak now.
Plus, you can watch on your phone or in your living room with your favorite devices. Get started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live TV should be. Try it free. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
I missed a little spot. Hopefully this should start to bring up our environmental score, which has been not good so far. Yeah, up to a 62, that's a little better. We will get them better. Just need to cycle them all once or twice. Are you going to go live this morning, CBW? Well, we'll try and get done in time for you to start. Or I'll just end when you want to start. That works well enough for me. I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like I started an hour ahead today. I have no idea. Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's my normal 1 hour or if that's not my normal 1 hour, Hydra. That's the problem. I think I started early. I'm not sure. I could be wrong now, which I probably am. That's not a real field. Make a quick lap around this field. Hey, Joe. Good to see you this morning. I'm doing good. How are you, buddy? Good to finally have you here. It's been a little while, I think, before you've been able to catch one live. Gonna make a lap around here, and then I'm gonna hire a worker, move that truck. Lots to do. Yeah, I would like there to be a Rogator on all platforms. This is not mine though. I had it converted to 22 for me, but it is not mine. I don't actually know who the original author is. I think this goes back to FS17 and maybe before into the 15 days. And it could probably still use just a little work here and there to bring it fully up to 22 standards, but it's a lot better than it was in 19, that's for sure. Okay, got a worker going there. He doesn't want to work. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we've never had like a Rogator base game, but I guess it's hard to know what all the licensing agreements they have are and what that may and may not allow from all the manufacturers. You know, they could have a licensing agreement with Rubicon or I mean with Hardy or whoever to be, I don't know, that's sort of American. Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting to starting to have too much stuff in the yard. It's getting a little laggy around here. I probably should park some stuff inside. Alright, we're starting to get some stuff accomplished. Once you kind of get the hang of getting in and out of them all the time, yeah, they start to become not too bad to use. It's just kind of a different concept from everything else. Been pretty happy with seeing everybody kind of use them. I catch them here and there in pictures on Facebook and everywhere, and that's kind of neat. Pretty neat to see them being used and enjoyed by people. I got one mod waiting to be tested, which I think should be tested this week, and then hopefully I can finish another one, next one up, and have it submitted for testing this week. Should be able to. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might retire.
Take away the personal touch. In fact, it may be the thing that takes your home from on the market to sold. Century 21 affiliated agents like me can help stage your home for success. It's why we've got a 98% recommendation rate.
Sort of
Century 21
running out of ideas I'm capable of actually doing.
owned and operated Century 21 is a registered trademark owned by Century 21 USA
Listening to your favorite artists?
And I need to spend some more time. There's a ton of edits for stuff, like for this save I'd like to do that I haven't had time to do. This Rogator actually needs a little tiny small edit for myself. Bunch of trucks and equipment need small edits, stuff I just don't have time to do, which I might have time to do coming up. Just small things, but things that I haven't had time to do, so let's just see what happens and see what bright ideas I might have. And I know we're going to get some new maps come out eventually that I'm going to want to play on multiplayer, so that'll slow down the modding a bit too. It's odd, two different types of grass, but I guess. I'm not sure about my field data, what it's doing down there. Everything seems just a little off. I don't know. Not quite sure what's going on up here with this field. Maybe something got a little messed up when I had to F12 it. Knows. Welcome in, Sherbik. How's it going? Oh, an achievement! Look how much I play. I still get those. Not going to bother setting up GPS on this field. It's not going to take much. We're about out. We're going to have to run and get dabble more fertilizer probably to finish it anyway, so no need to set it up if I'm just going to run around the whole time anyway. Well, yeah, probably won't quite retire from from modding, but I might take a little break anyway. Try and learn some new skills. I need to learn more in Blender. I can do a little bit, but not as much as I need to know how to do. There's a handful of projects I want to do, but a lot of it involves kind of starting from scratch, so kind of the next, unless I get some easy ideas pop into my head, next stuff will be possibly be built from the ground up, so we'll just see. Sure doesn't take too long to fill out of that thing, that's for dang sure. Oh, we might get there someday, Joe. I'd like, I would like to do a project like that, and I think with my stuff that I already have, I think that would be a nice project. I know I don't, I don't have the modeling abilities yet anyway. We'll see though, we're learning some stuff slowly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, if I had my own trailer to put them on too, that would be neat. I need to go back on them, work on a little update for them, fix a few minor little details on them. Eventually, eventually I will have time to do all these things. Alright, got all the oats and the grass fertilized. Finish planting that cornfield and then see what to do next. Try and get that cornfield in quickly, and then maybe we'll go to the next day, possibly again.
She wanted to buy a home, but her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every element.
One needs 150 horses, so I should be able to use this tractor and start getting more corn in.
Things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is when realtors are professional association it's better in the sun. Because a pool indoors is just an overflowing bathtub. With new Copper Tone Complete's multi-benefit sunscreen for the whole family, you can discover it's great outdoors. Use it in a nice trip.
Close enough is good enough. I need a bigger seat tender. AI is doing a surprisingly good job. Let's see if we can't help him out. Get done a little quicker, though. Yeah, this is a pretty good-sized hill up here, and it's got a pretty steep drop-off. I'd hate to drive down it. Luckily, I haven't fallen off of it yet. One might even call that a cliff. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. I'm getting out of the way. Calm down. I'm just gonna let him do it. He's a go-getter today. Good grief. Well, I got another field of corn I'd like to get in today, so I guess we'll run these up to that field and get those going. Um, Not really, Joe. It could be done fairly easily. There's a couple different ways to do that. Well, and you're right, Sherbik. Typically, I would just fertilize as I plant. That is typically what I would do. I'd put tanks on the tractors and fertilize at the same time, but I need an excuse to use the rogator some more, so that's why I didn't. I don't know what the deal is. Is he gonna follow? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Looks like not. Yep. Don't think that wants to work. Don't know why. Yeah, we need more equipment, that's for sure. And yeah, because precision farming you can kind of do more in one shot. You don't need so much equipment, but like I said, I got the Rogator, which I will kind of need to spray weeds, so I might as well just put the fertilizer on with that too, because it doesn't take very long. And it's one less thing I have to fill up on these. I don't know how much these hold for sure, so it is just about as easy to do it with the Rogator because it covers so much. Covers it so much so quickly. Doesn't matter as much. That wasn't worded very well, but you get the point. This should take the rest of the seed. And it has. We will check out the goats and ducks here in about 10-15 minutes, whether we're done planting the corn or not, which we're not going to be done doing that, but we'll show them off anyway. I didn't quite get as far as I wanted to get with the farming to get them, but like I said, we'll wrap the stream up with that, so we'll take a look at those here in the next 10-15 minutes or so. That way we can take a good look at them. Pretty neat stuff. This is a decent sized field, so it will take a little bit to get it planted. Maybe this track, there we go, shift some gears. We'll do this intro down here to help that AI worker out. That way he doesn't want to drive so far into the trees. Next week, I'm not sure what we'll be doing. Probably spraying weeds with a rogator so I can show that thing off a little more. I'll try and get my soybeans planted off camera, and we may be putting up some hay for the goats and the ducks. Well, to buy wheat for the ducks. Or do some modding and make them so they take cracked corn and get cracked corn so it's on the map. There's a couple mods I need to take a look at to see what I can do with them to bring that onto the map. Show something else off, show else what's possible and out there to do if one has the time to do it.
It's better inside. Because a picnic indoors is just eating off the floor. With new coverage
Not going through near as much seed as I thought it would,
you can discover
which is good.
outdoors. Using reapply as directed.
Get our GPS set up here. We'll see how much we can get done about the next 10 minutes. Maybe we'll surprise ourselves. Going to say dirt mask on the planter could use a little work. Could look a little better. They look a little bit like a cow. Big old blotches of dirt. But it was the size I was looking for, so that's what we went with. I think this is found over at Diniz Mods is where I found that at. If I remember correctly. Everything else is really good on it though. Looks good. Animations are really good. Particle effects in dirt are really good. We'll leave some room on that end because we'll just run a headland when we're done. Probably should have just a few weights on the front of the tractor, but that's no big deal because it's a video game. Pretty nice combination. think most everything there looks like it's working pretty good. And it won't take me long. I don't think it won't take me too long off screen to finish this field up. Really is going in fairly quickly. Nice long rows. I can kind of just sit and relax, which is nice. Let GPS and all the tools do all the work. All I gotta do is sit and read chat. I can join in the heist with Hydra. Who I think is still on a hot streak. Oh, Fezzik's gonna get involved too. Ooh, win for everybody. Big win. Not a big win, but it was a win for everybody. Alright, I will get this thing turned around and we will check out ducks and goats. Long rows. They take a minute to get up and back. Oop, wrong button, and then you hit the fence.
With YouTube TV, watch live TV like cable, but without long-term contracts or hidden fees.
All right, let's buy some ducks and goats.
Favorite soap operas. YouTube TV has unlimited DVR space, personalized recommendations, plus you can watch on your phone or in your living room.
So this is the elk
Get
mount
started in minutes. YouTube TV, everything live
little
TV
open chicken pen.
now. Terms
Place that down behind here. Felt it was a decent place for them. So I couldn't find anything else I really liked, so that's what I went with. And when you pull everything open right from Hofbergman, it works. So we can get chicks and chickens and roosters and ducklings and ducks. This will hold 40. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 6 chickens and 4 ducks to start with. And then they'll kind of reproduce, and we'll have some little chickens and some little ducklings after a while. And then maybe we'll rotate them through, sell some off. And 40 is not going to be a ton. We're never going to make a massive amount of money on them or anything, but it's just going to need to have some chickens and ducks around. And there's our chickens and our ducks. Got some different types of chickens, some different types of ducks. You can hear the quacking, you can hear everything like it's supposed to be. Oh, look at that duck. Look at it. I think they did a fantastic job on all their models. Things look pretty dang good to me. I think those are some fine looking ducks. The chickens are some fine looking chickens. They got all the animations and everything. So if you want to check those out on a map, check out Hofbergman. It's a really nice map. And it's got some really neat features like this. I'm excited to see what they do on an update, because I'm probably going to pull more of it off that map and over to my personal map here. Alright, let's get some goats. Same thing there. They've kind of changed everything up a little bit. You got baby lambs, you got your normal sheep, and then you got rams, and the same thing with your goats. They haven't quite, if you're familiar with Hofbergman at all and kind of how it works, they don't have their full animal reproductive system in place yet. When they do, like I said, I will probably pull it over to here so I can use it over here. Let's see, we hold 500. So I think I'm going to start myself with 100 of these little goats. I should have went the other way, it's faster. I can do 60. Yeah, 60. And another 40. look at that. We got baby goats. Baby goats. Look at them. Little baby goats. Little brown ones, little white ones, little black ones, little baby goats. All the animations and everything on them, just like they're supposed to be. And again, if you guys want to check that stuff out for yourself, if you're on PC, Hoff-Bergman is the place to do it. If you want to put them on your own map, it is all just XML work, but there's quite a bit of it to get everything to work. This pin, for example, was built into the map. It's actually made for pigs, and I've switched it out for sheep, or for what they call sheep. Goats are part of their sheep system. The goats will produce milk, so when they get old enough, they will reproduce, have more baby goats, and they will have milk. So I've set the map up to do all that as well. You know, little milk storage tank for them. Get the milk out there. And I'm going to assume it's something I've done wrong. I don't seem to get wool off the sheep. I haven't tested it enough to know if it's just this pin, just what I did wrong, or what exactly I did. But yeah, we're not kidding around here, Hydra. We've got kids on the map. And I think they look pretty dang good if I don't say so myself. Little baby goats. So guys, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. If somebody wants to, or I can, put a link to CBW's channel. He's going to be going live here in just a few minutes. You guys can hop over there and hang out with him while he streams for a little bit this morning.